one after the other. You just drive from one to the other, go uphill, down dale, and see the striking golden stone ridge trees. This is green Beaujolais, just to give an idea as well. Very panoramic views, natural. Beaujolais is not touristy. It's remained unspoiled, very unspoiled. It's not a destination that people have thought of going to because they've thought of the wine. But really, next time, stop off on your way down to somewhere else, or come and stay for longer. There's plenty of activities to do, and it really is worth discovering. This is the Saône River. And being so handy to Lyon as well means that you can go into the countryside, have wonderful unspoiled natural environment, and then if you want your city, then you go down to Lyon in 30 minutes, so it's very practical too.
And of course up in the green Beaujolais there are many activities like this: rollerblading, walking, hiking,
fishing,
horseback riding,
and cross-country cycling as well. They're one of the biggest off-road cycling tracks is in the Beaujolais. Yeah, one of the biggest in France.
This is a typical view in Beaujolais. You can see as far as the Mont Blanc, and in fact we say in Beaujolais that if you can see the Mont Blanc, it's not a good sign because it's going to rain 2 days later, and it very often does. But you have a view over the whole of the range of the Alps from afar. It's quite striking.
These are little cadoles you see all over in the vineyards, which is where the winemakers, workers would put all their tools and have lunch. Keep their lunch while they're working in the vineyard. This is a place that has an outdoor theatre, wine grower that does festivals in the summer.
We talk about Lyon, but actually Villefranche-sur-Saône is a very active town too, culturally and historically. Beaujolais is one of the oldest regions in France, so there's many historical monuments to see, chateaux, and Villefranche is very, very interesting historically too. It has a theatre, it's culturally.
It's just somewhere else.
Does anybody have any questions for the moment? Yes?
We're going to be talking about the cru in a moment. Does anybody know? Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Tenuria.
Sorry?
Tenuria.
I would like to know, helicopters going around the Alps in the area.
Yeah.
If any?
Helicopter?
Helicopters?
Yes.
There are helicopters that come in. Yes, there are helicopter. There are several hotels that have helicopter pads, and there are 2 airports.
But can you go
So, yes, of course. You can visit there are hot air balloons. You can go up and visit the Beaujolais in hot air balloons, and there are helicopters that can take you around visiting the Beaujolais. Yes, yes. Our stand is number 254. It's just over there.
This is just coming back to the Golden Stone region to show you examples of the limestone. We'll come back to talking about the wine again in a minute, but in the Golden Stone region, the soil is calcium, so we do a very good white wine, which people don't often know about. So the Golden Stone region produces that. You can come and taste them on our stand as well.
The Golden Stone, of course, is limestone, which is all over the region because it started out many years ago being all underwater, which is why we have this limestone, which also contributes not only to making beautiful villages, but also to making wonderful white wine.
You can see with the blue sky and the golden stone, it's really striking.
So coming into the 10 cru, does anybody know, can anybody name 2 of the cru? There's another bottle waiting to be... Fleury Morgon, well done.
Here we have my wine flashcards. We have the 10 crus here. We have Chenas and Côte de Brouilly. Brouilly, of course. Fleury.
I'm sure you've heard of these wines, but you never realized they came from the Beaujolais. And they are the
Julianas.
The Beaujolais, they're all made from the same Gamay grape.
Morgon. Moulin à vent.
You saw the windmill up there.
That's Moulin à vent means windmill in case you don't speak French. Renier, the latest of the cruise. And then we have Chirouble. And last but not least, Saint-Amour, which is the wine that everyone has on Valentine's Day.
Did you have any questions? Now you've learned about the wine and the area, how beautiful it is.
I think the things to remember is that it's easy to get to from England. It's an unknown region, so it's really worth discovering. It's diverse countryside, very natural, great weather.
And actually people are very friendly. The winemakers, you can knock on anybody's door and they'll welcome you and make themselves understood in French. Because they don't necessarily speak anything else but French. It still is very, very, very French.
They're basically all very proud of what they do too, and they're eager to let you taste the wine.
So we have, probably now they do the white Beaujolais with the Chardonnay grape, but now more and more winemakers are doing sparkling wines. They're doing pink sparkling wine with the Gamay grape, or a white sparkling wine with the Chardonnay grape. And even there's some, quite a few are doing organic wines, and even organic red sparkling, low alcohol. So there are many, many different Beaujolais wines, but again, it's local. For those wines, they're not exported. It's still experimental. They're seeing how the market is, but hopefully it'll come to England soon, because I know that in England there's a big, big demand for low alcohol wines, and they're very good. They really are good.
Shall we proceed to the drawing?
Oh, it's good. Yes.
So if any of you have been by our stand the last couple of days, you may notice we had an urn and you were filling out forms to participate in the raffle. So now we're going to draw the winners.
Finally.
The fourth prize is one night with breakfast for 2 persons at the Hotel Plaisance, plus 2 one-day passes for the zoo and amusement park, which is called Toll Park. And the winner is?
The winner is Catherine Stacey. Any Catherine Stacey here?
Yep, we should mark down 4. Yep. Only in 10. Oh well. Okay, you can do number 3.
Okay, the third prize is one evening at the Hotel Le Clos du Chat, which is my hotel. One night with breakfast for 2 persons, plus a 2-day pass for the zoo and amusement park, which is called Toll Park.
Matthew Winwood.
Not here. Even if they're not here, they still win. The second prize is at the Hotel de Mariton, one night for 2 persons with breakfast and lunch, and 2 one-day passes for the amusement park, Tour Park, and the winners are David and Eileen Adams. Not here?
That's it.
First prize. And first prize, 2 days plus 1 night at the Chateau de Longsard, and a one-day pass at the zoo and amusement park, Tour Park, and the winner is Nikki Ross.
There's nobody here. What a shame.
We don't know what day because it's been since
We don't know what day they're here. Well, sorry there aren't any winners among us, but you can still win by coming to the Beaujolais and enjoying the visit.
And please, our stand is just on the other side of this, the tree house, and we still have some wine that you can taste. And we prefer that you tasted it than take it all the way back with us. So please come and taste some wine with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, girls.